CM Center Monkey King. Monkey King's even not very popular. Different stuff. The South American metagame making its appearance on LAN. Level 1 hero in terms of spell usage. You use your Frostbite and you're like, shit, I gotta use a Clarity. Now it's like, you know, you got 2. So a bit more mana to the Crystal Maiden has shown her some love. The Crystal Maiden and her weak laning has not been punished.
Bottom lane, the poster and Theo Lecor will get the first kill for SG Esports there in return. But at the same time towards mid lane, Zayats again with the rolling.
Good job pressuring the Monkey King, who's not really the strongest of laners.
And again, Zayats looking to roll in onto C4T. He's got the control, they surround him, and with a quick burst from the Fade Bolt, Vega take another now. Looking towards Costabile as well. He has got Theo Lecor by his side. Now looking to try and chase down Blizzy. He's got 2 stacks on him at the moment. Costabile will be able to fill up the Jingu Mastery, but he's fallen pretty low for this. And look at this, Zayats comes straight back in once again with the roll forward and the rotation from Undershock. They're going to be able to get both of them out of this.
Always there, the hero can jungle pretty decently, and all it takes is a kill or 2 in the mid game to get yourself back online.
Zayats straight in, but he does get caught out by the stun. That's going to give time for the post to pop the Stampede, but the Boulder Smash is there, controlling Theo Lecor. Another catch here.
They're still snowballing. You're still getting gold. You're still getting further and further ahead with each tower you take.
See down bottom, an attempt being made here with the Stampede. They'll be able to close the gap on Slayer. Quick with the Laguna Blade, SG find themselves the pick on Rubik.
Very brave in this mid lane, which they might do. They just got the blink on center. It's go time. Yeah. They're going to make something happen.
They absolutely have to. And we'll see if Laposta can find the opportunity to do so as he leads forward. On the side, jumps forward, does manage to find Slayer. Slayer actually able to pop the stolen Stampede though, and now looking to turn things around. Vega going straight in, they're bursting down. The magical damage coming from Undershocker's lot, but they've lost one. They've lost Slayer here. Theo Lecor pops himself into the Shadow Realm. Costabile trying to commit to the fight. The space is there for Adriano to get to work with the right clicks. They've got the Frostbite onto Zayats. Zayats looks to roll himself away, will manage to get out of there. Making sure that he can safely shut this wave in. Slayer going for the D-Ward. He's being watched though. Laposa able to get in immediately with the stomp. Got the Yules there from Undershock actually throwing Costabile up in the air, and that's going to be enough to keep Slayer alive as the Aphotic Shield comes out. Slayer jumps up, jumps down with the stolen Primal Spring. And SG, they couldn't quite kill off the Rubik there. So indeed, with the creeps coming in mid, this should be a good attempt at another tier 2 tower from Vega Squadron. They're looking at tier 3s as well. Laposa jumps in.
Oh, what a Yules.
Indeed, Undershock, he's got the counter play straight away with the Yules. The Terrorize will be there to pull some of them apart. Well, we'll get the space to keep Laposa alive, but Zayats, he's ready to roll in. Straight into the base he goes. Does get rooted there. Have got the Light Strike and the Laguna Blade to burst him down. So SG will pick up one. They'll burst the borrowed time out of Blizzy. Blizzy is going to be stunned up as well. They're trying to move in for more. They're posted with the tag team. Comes in with the 2-man who's Tom. They jump forward. SG, they found 2. Can they find themselves the 3rd? Blizzy falling incredibly low, but the Aphotic Shield's enough to keep them alive. They pop the Aegis. They're looking for a second time onto Undershock. Can they do it? That's the question. Self-heal's there from Undershock to buy himself some time. He's trying to get himself away, but he can't. And the poster, he's in as well with the control onto Blizzy. They've managed to find 3. They're going to be able to find Slayer as well. Slayer's able to get it with the nuke, but overall, Vega Squadron be able to at least get this tier 3 tower as they juke out the Light Strike area with the bear. Does get held back by the Frostbite, but they'll get him back in. Yules up again. They are doing everything to slow this one down. In fact, keeping this tier 3 tower alive. In fact, with the stun, they're going to be able to protect the tower for now as they bring the bear down once. They force Blizzy away.
Willow's behind them. Can he cut them off?
Let's see what they can find. Costabile jumps in straight away with the BKB, looking to play here. They've got the Terrorize down to 2. Laposa's there with the 2-man stun. They've got the burst straight away, taking down the Lone Druid and Slayer. They've found 2 here, SG, and they're looking for more. Jingu Mastery stacks build up onto Blizzy. Can't get him focused. He'll turn with the Frostbite, but the Lotus Orb doesn't mean it Frostbites himself.
Pure teamfight build from Monkey King. Tons of stats, BKB, survivability, initiation with the Shadow Blade.
What?
Okay, they'll find him.
They have found him as they cut down the tree. They're looking to burst him, jump forward from the post, and there's the Terrorize. Starts to push Vega Squadron away. They try and lead him with the fight, but Slayer's there quick with the lift onto the Centaur, slowing down the Who's Stomp. They've got the chain stun here from Undershock. They're trying to burst him down low, but Theo Lecor's there in time with the Shadow Realm. Gets himself out. They've lost no one on SG now. SG's ready to turn. They take Slayer, they take Blizzy, and they're looking for more. Undershock quick with the blink away. We'll be fine for now, but I say that he's being used up. Adriano closing the gap. The self-fuel's there to dodge the stun. There's going to be a buyback from Slayer, as Undershock will be able to get himself back up to the high ground. Take the tier 3 tower. They're going to go for more here. The melee racks are exposed. They hold their position. In 5 seconds, Vega Squadron will have Blizzy back.
Coswell wants to set up this kill.
Again, the Boundless into the Light Strike array. Can they quite finish it off? The 3-man bottle smash does slow it down. With a miscoil and a Aphotic Shield, Slayer will be kept alive. Self-floaters here on Blizzy as he's trying to push SG away from the barracks, but it looks like he just can't do it. In fact, himself in trouble. The borrowed time is popped. SG, they get the melee barracks. They start to back off. Zayas jumps in with the boulder smash. Houston comes out. They've managed to burst down Zayas. And now Blizzy, he's in trouble as well. He has not got the borrowed time available. He does get the heal off. Can he get himself out of this one? It's going to be close. He's trying to run with the Lotus Orb, but they've lost Slayer. They've lost Zayas. The Light Strike's there from the side from Adriano. They go in SG and they get everybody. They clean everything up. SG are stepping things up. As Adriano is running, he's trying to get himself away, he won't do so. Undershock going in with the BKB, trying to get things back under control for Vega, but the BKB wears off. Who stops there from the post into the boundless strike? Costa Beal, he takes down another, turns towards Blizzy, borrowed time is back up just in time. So SG will now back away, but so much going in their favor now. Vega need more to recover this game, as now SG stand 8k ahead.
Oh, what's happening top?
They did lose half of the rack stop.
What's happening? Wonderful aphotic shield talent.
Slayer, he's dropped a sentry, he's trying to lead in, but straight away the posters there with the counterplay. They've got the Who Stomp, there will be the Lotus Stomp down upon him. He'll try for the telekinesis, but he gets telekinesis in return. They've bursted down both supports from either side. Blizzy has the borrowed time come out of him. Laposa on the high ground, Costa Beal and Adriano ready with the chase down, looking to finish off Blizzy. The damage flying through from the low ground with this right click from Adriano with the Daedalus and double damage. He takes down Blizzy. Blizzy down for 100 seconds without buyback. SG now in prime position to clean up more at the base of Vega Squadron.
Yeah, this double damage rune was a great time to go for that smoke. Even though it gets spotted, they're just going to have such a strong team fight with it.
Well, Costa Beal. Okay, let's jump forward here. The poster coming in as well, gets boulder smashed. Vega trying to slow down this push somehow. BKB just in time comes out from Undershock. He's moving forward, able to take the Aegis out of the hands of the leader. Now we're going to see Adriano back for round 2, and Costa Beal chasing down Undershock here with the BKB. Now the Wukong's command stun comes through from Zayas, but they can't quite kill off the Monkey King. Back up to full health with the cheese and with the damage from Adriano. They force Vega Squadron back to base, cleaning up and making more than enough space for SG.
Yeah, killing these Spirit Bears has proven to be the key ingredient for SG Esports.
Vega just trying to do their best to clean out these waves. Adriano in once again, this time they'll get it out of him. Borrowed time is popped, Laposa jumps into the front line. They have the telekinesis dragging him back into the midst of the terrorize. Forcing back Vega Squadron away from these barracks, allowing Adriano to just go to work, because SG, they just focus on the objectives. They're taking down the melee racks, the huge area of this Wukong's command causing issues as Cat comes in straight away with the ultimate. Undershock pops the BKB, they've been able to burst down the CM, but SG, they're cleaning up the barracks, they're cleaning up the tier 4 towers, as the buybacks will come out, but there's 3 dead, 4 dead now for good on Vega Squadron.
The best SG but it can't do anything.
Absolutely not. It can't push nearly as quick enough. He's going to try his best with Undershock. They're trying for a base race.
Don't think this works.
It's absolutely not working at all. GG, well played. It is called esports. Take game 1 and looking rather impressive indeed. Game 2, we'll see what the case is going to be here. Cat does sort of walk up into Palantimos there. Slayer's coming around, seeing if they can get the grab. They get the telekinesis, dragging Cat underneath the tower, and a few punches from Palantimos will do the job. Slayer immediately tries to TP out, won't make it in time, so Adriano does get the support trade.
Good tree and play here. This is where this hero shines. Near perma invis scouting hero, you want to give your team all the intel that you can get.
Exactly what's up, but still SG. They will find the space to dive in. They're looking to make the play with the Doom. Cat goes in with a Maledict, but the turnaround's going to be there. TP's come through from Vega Squadron as they cut down Theo Lacour. Now turn their attention towards Laposa, trying to hide himself in the trees, but with 3 chasing him down, surrounding him, they will be able to find him.
Taking over the dire jungle, something Vega want to get back in their own hand.
They're leading in here, but the turn's already been made as they try to go towards Blizzy. Undershock's in with the 2-man avalanche, and this is SG trying to find underneath the shrine. They'll lose 1. The other comes in with the 3-man burrow. He charges up the Epi, but the telekinesis is there in time from Slayer. Cancels it. They've lost 2 on SG. Theo Lacour trying to hold his ground, but Slayer's in with the stolen epicenter. The toss as well from Undershock as they'll find 3, they'll find 4. Blizzy chases down Cat. Down bottom, Costa Beal, he's out farming alone. Blizzy looking for the opening. Undershock's in with the combo as they will slowly punch down this troll. They'll chase him. He's got the urn ticking him down. Laposa's coming in. Can he save him? He can't. The final void's there from Blizzy as they take down 1. And now Laposa, he's in trouble as well. The wraparound from Slayer with the telekinesis. Sort of on his own here. And we've got Blizzy making a move up here. See if they can try and do something about it. Bottom lane, Slayer does get caught out by a quick burrow strike from Theo Lacour. They'll lose the Rubik, but his top lane as well. With a bigger kill may go the way of Vega if they can finish this off. Adriano is pretty tanky.
May turn this around. He actually might get this kill.
He's looking towards it.
One more right click.
Can he chase down Blizzy? He's trying for it.
The evasion? I mean, the mischance, maybe saving his life there.
Undershock is going to be here to clean up the job. Comes in off the back of the Tiny.
And for the side of Vega, they put a lot more eggs in the Tiny basket so far. A lot of that gold coming from all these kills that he's been able to put together in succession.
From SG, straight up. They're looking to try and fight around the shrine though. Once again, they'll drop the Doom down, but Blizzy's there with the backup. They have got the Doom on the Terrorblade. Can they finish him off in time? He's dancing around and he's not going to get out of there. 45 seconds, he's out. Vega, can they get more? They're chasing down towards Laposa in return. The post is pretty speedy though with the phase drums. Does have to go underneath the tower though. He's going to buy back straight away. He knows that
they found out what's happening in the pit.
They've got to try and make sure that Vega keep out of the pit.
TP's still bottom though. He's not really in position to join this fight, and if SGC and bottom, they may just feel fine going for this.
The other corner, that's a big 3-man epicenter. Burrow strike straight into the midst of Vega Squadron. He's taken down one, he's taken down two. Roshan will fall, but SG, they've got it. They take the Roche, they take the Aegis, and they're going to get Blizzy as well. Triple kill for Adriano, set off the back of Theo Lacour's jump there.
Enough money for a Mantle on Troll as well now, once he can get to the secret shop.
Oh, I'm going to have to jump in. Undershock looking for the toss back, but SG's going to be there with the response, trying to fight back into this. Costabill getting pretty low. Zayas comes in with the wraparound, has the ultimate, holding them down. Meteor Ham as well, down onto two of them. Vega Squadron, they found two. Can they get anything more? The Death Ward on Death Ward action is going to favor Salea as he takes a third. There'll be a buyback from Theo Lacour. They pop the Aegis here, Vega Squadron. Theo Lacour trying to get himself back at Infold. He's heading over from the Shrine. Can he find any sort of big jump in? He goes in with the Burrow Strike onto Slayer, trying to bring down this Rubik with the Sandstorm, but they have the Avalanche, they have the control as Vega Squadron set up for the triple kill for Palantimos. Vega, can they find more out of this? They found the route. Zayas again with these Meteor Hammer plays. It's down onto the Viper. They surround him, chase him down. Vega Squadron, they're going to be able to get a fourth. An ultra kill for Palantimos' Terrorblade.
We didn't use our ultis. We lost that fight because we couldn't get spells out.
Costa Bio.
That's... He should not have been out there away from his team.
That's 60 seconds, no trial. The question is if SG can fight back without a trial wall. The route comes out from Zayas. Zayas, he's looking towards the three of them. Laposa pops down the Infernal Blade. SG, they've got to be careful. There is a Shrine available for Vega Squadron. The stun comes through onto Zayas, but there's the counterplay. Undershot comes in with the 3-man avalanche, and Palantimos is there with the reflection ready to turn things around in favor of Vega Squadron as he cuts down two more. The Metamorphosis up. Palantimos getting a good chance to go. Undershock straight away in, look for the combo. Costa Bar trying for the counterplay. They bursted down the poster. That's the Doom down.
Just walked right in and died.
No buyback for him. The buyback comes out from Cat and Adriano as they look to try and slow down this push coming in from Vega, but Cat just gets ripped to pieces. The root comes out to Adriano. Pops the Manta Style trying to get himself away, but Undershock's there with the toss control. They take a third. Vega Squadron cleaning up SG, finding this bottom set of racks. They've taken the racks, they've taken the tier 4s. They are on to the Ancient, as they should be easily able to clean this one up, as they will continue to push. Doom is back. Can they do anything to stop this? They certainly can. Zayas comes in, holds them in the base. GG is called. Game 2 will be taken by Vega Squadron. Game 3, the deciding match.
A Dragon Knight, not the most exciting matchup. We'll see a bit of a farm trade top lane though.
Now for the Avalanche, a bit of the body blocks there from Zayas. That's your first blood.
This Bane has just been an enfeeble spammer in the mid lane.
They've got a double damage on Blizzy. Straight in across the tree line. There'll be an attempt for a defensive nightmare from Cat, but it's not enough to save them. The other core as well, trying to lead him with a snowball, but there's 4 members of Vega here ready to fight. As they take down 2, Cat will try for the TPM, will be able to make himself back to base safely, but that's a 5th kill in a row for Vega Squadron.
Level 4, but perhaps a Timber TP is what they're going to be worried about. Timber really doesn't want to TP. He's going to TP up top though, but he wants to make sure he gets some kills. There we go. Tusk will guarantee him 1. And this really exposes them bottom. Now they know Timber cannot fight bottom. If you're Vega, you go all heroes bottom lane.
I've only got 2 down here at the moment. Undershock and Blizzy are trying to fight into the 3-man of SG. Now Palantimos comes across to join them as well. Undershock with the toss back, tossing Costebile into the clutches of Palantimos. He'll turn with a quick stun to try and hold back the troll, but a tree's thrown into the face of him from Undershock. Sleeping down it, looking to open up onto the poster. Undershock straight away in with the blink combo. Not quite enough damage to burst him down, but there's the backup with the stolen snowball. Slayer's in close to the gap, bursts him down. TP reactors coming out from SG though. They want to try and fight back. The Timbers on the front lines, quick telekinesis to drag him back, but Adriano looking for the chase. He's got the Chakram onto Blizzy. They'll be able to get at least 1 here with the Night Stalker kill. Can they get anything more? They chase down Undershock, but Undershock blinks himself back to safety. Hard to go upon as he does have the completed hood.
Definitely seeing the idea and intent with this Timber pick.
They're looking towards him, but straight away the Fiend's Grip actually comes out from Cat on the low ground. They're trying to chase, but the snowball's there, buying time. They'll turn straight towards Zayas with the Elder Dragon form. Costa Bar ready to fight. They've cut down one as they bring down the Chen. The Chakram controlling Undershock. So SG here, they may find a second. Firestorm and Root comes through from the post that they have. They've taken down Undershock. SG trying with the counterplay. They've got the dust onto Palantimos straight away with the Fiend's Grip, holding down the troll. He's going to get sent back though.
Great position. Zayas knows, I gotta die for this guy, I will do that.
Absolutely worth it each and every time. The power of the Chen, saving cores like that from situations, you know, his Fiend's Grip, everything getting thrown down onto him. Doesn't matter. Zayas gets him back to safety.
Yep. They've got a follow-up for this one. No Chen up top.
Undershock. underneath that sentry ward as well. Can he get himself out of range? But he can. But they've got another. He's trying to juke it out. He's not going to be able to get away from this.
This is continuing to work wonders for Vega, who maintain a gold lead despite, you know, losing some towers here and there, being unable to team fight. Vega could be feeling they just need enough items to actually kill people.
Well, they are trying to go in straight away onto the Timber Saw, but the self-heals up is going to be in time to keep safe and turn things around with the grip from Cat. You're always going to get the reactive armor stacked up.
Ooh. Found a Rubik.
Diving into the base, Hand of God comes through, not enough to save Slayer. Slayer actually buying back immediately, wanting to punish SG.
This split push up top. Troll does not want a team fight. He wants to go for the split, and I think SG realized they're going to lose this base race.
Yeah, they're dark rifting back almost immediately, coming back towards the shrine. Maybe see if they could get some sort of a catch out. Cat's
oh my god, the toss!
Has he got him?
He's yours. He stopped it. Timber was flying across the map. What was happening?
More and more control back at this game. The net worth pretty much even, and now the jump in is there straight away. And of course, this Tiny, he doesn't have a BKB. He's not even going to get the chance to react as the grip's there from Cat.
Split push. It'll force a Bane TP back. Maybe with the Bane they can kill him, but there's no grip. Without grip, the Troll does not get punished.
And the Dark Rift's going to come in towards the mid lane. As soon as they force back the Troll, they're ready to bring the full 5-man into this push. As they come in, they're looking for kills as well. Straight away, cutting down onto Zayats, closing the gap on the Chen. Mid lane, Blizzy looking for the chase down onto Cat. They've got the damage coming through from Palantimos. It'll be enough to claim the Bane, but the backup's there for the Underlord. But Adriano comes across with the Timber Chain, looks towards Slayer. Slayer forces up the high ground. The shards will catch him. But at the moment, it's just SG forcing Vega outside of their base very awkwardly. So SG had the space to move in onto the mid lane as well. They're taking the melee racks down from bottom. They're looking to pressure in onto the mid, take a tier 3, take even more. The buybacks come out from Zayas. They've got the detection. They'll be able to catch out this Troll straight away. And Palantimos, he just gets bursted down. He's gone for 80 seconds, has to buy back immediately. As SG, they just move onward. BKB's out from Costabil as well as the Elder Dragon form. They're putting serious damage onto this melee rack. They've got to jump onto the side. They catch Slayer outside the base. Vega, they're trying to strike back. They've taken down the DK. They've got the Nullifier out onto the Underlord. They'll be able to find him as well, as they do manage to force SG away from this middle lane. Adriano will miss the Timber Chain.
Can they kill him though?
He's incredibly tanky. With this harder Tarask and the reactive armor stacking up, he'll turn with the Chakram, looking towards the two of them, but they have the stun, they have the control. Vega Squadron will hold. So
it dispels.
What were you looking to dispel?
Breathe fire, the damage reduction. Oh, hold on.
I do get the toss back and the break hit here onto Adriano. Adriano getting a burst, but there's the save. Snowball comes in time. Can they turn this one around, SG? They're there underneath the tier 4 towers. Guardian Increase gets pot. The BKB's out from Costa Bile. They turn. They have the route onto this Troll. Get Yuled up into the air. SG surrounding him, cutting him down. They found it. Palantimos gone for 2 minutes. Buys back immediately. They try and turn towards the Dragon Knight. They will find him. Costa Bile will fall 1 for 1. The chasing Vega wanting to get more. The poster looking for the TP out here with the Rift. Can he get them out in time? He can. We'll see what they can get here. Vega leading in, Undershock straight away, looking for the combo onto the Bane, bringing Cat down low, and they found the kill. Now straight looking for more with the BKB committing onto the Timber, so they've got the Nullifier down in the Bash as well. They're controlling him up and they've taken him out. Adriano will fall, buys back immediately on the Timber, so looking to get back in and help out SG. The Crimson Guard popped, if they're able to tank up and turn towards Vega, they jump forward with the Dragon Knight, get the pick off onto Undershock.
They have to be careful, Vega. They can't afford to lose the Troll here.
They're trying to find the grab with the shards, but can't quite find the control there. And now looking back towards the racks, SG. Chilaposa is saying we want to get out of this one. He's taking them back to base.
Obviously the plus 40 strength there, just more survivability.
Oh, and look at this, straight away jumping into the midst of them all, but Undershock gets the BKB out in time. They've got the Avalanche out to the few of them. Cat keeps himself to the side with the Ghost Scepter, turns, looks for the Fiend Script, but the toss is there. They've lost 2 on SG. Undershock moving in for more. They've got to try and get Adriano out there. He uses himself up in the midst of it all. Blizzy turns towards Costa Bile. The DK now being focused upon by Vega, and they bring him down. 3 down on SG.
Could have just cost them the game there. Bane again, very poor positioning, very far forward, able to get gone on by the Tiny here.
Oh, they jump forward. They've got the Telekinesis, Undershock as well with the Avalanche. They've got the Nullify down, but again, the Snowball save. Buying time here for Adriano, but he's still nullified this Timber, so he'll fall. They've lost the Timber for 70 seconds. They'll lose the Core as well, down for 80. He has buyback on the Tusk, but
now going straight for the throne, I feel.
It's Timber gone for a full minute.
Yeah, I'm surprised they even bother with the racks here.
They're looking to close this one up, Vega Squadron. Straight away, down the mid lane, onto the tier 4s. Silence is there onto the DK. A defensive Nightmare's attempted to pot the BKB, but can Costa Bale really keep the team off the Ancient? He's trying, but they just focus for the game. The GG well played is cool, and Vega Squadron will take the victory here in this best of 3 against SG Esports.